Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvan. I'm here with Dan Schultz to my left, Mike Godwin to my right. We're going to be previewing this week coming up, the playoffs for both A and B. It's only 6 games, so we're going to do it all in the same video. There are several teams that don't have to play this week. They get the week off. Those teams are, it's Toon Squad versus Brothers will get the week off. Flight Skin versus Grim Squad will get the week off. And then we will have
Tigers and Best Squad week off.
Yes, Tigers and Best Squad, both those teams also have the week off. So let's start with the teams we do have playing in the A division. We have, first up, we have the Crew versus Blue Devils.
I can't, you gotta go to the Crew.
Yeah, I was about to say, sorry Blue Devils, I like your team a lot, but
Sorry McCuskers.
the Crew's going to win by 20.
I'm going to do it, guys.
Oh, no.
I'm going to do it.
Why?
I'm going.
Don't
I
do
just
this.
I like the confidence I saw from Pat McCusker just relaxing on the sidelines. He was saving himself for the Crew. He knew what was ahead of
He's
him.
going to be doing that this week because they're going to be down by 20.
Pat is someone on the basketball court who is going to give you whatever you need. He's not going to go above and beyond. He's going to give you the minimum of what you need to get by. So, Pat last week, he gave you the minimum. 7 points.
Is he even going to bring his
2
basketball shoes
rebounds.
this week?
No, Pat is saving himself. He's another one of those that Dan's going to be driving to the game soon. We don't know how much he has left in the tank. You know, he's not that young anymore. But I think the Blue Devils have just the right kind of offense and team play that can throw the Crew off and pull. It will be up there with the Prestige Worldwide faculty upset.
Stop.
It'll be up there with that.
Stop.
You see no way of Blue Devils winning this game.
No. We're not going to...
How many of the Crew are going to win by then?
20, I said it.
At least 20.
Oh no. You guys are so... Blue Devils at one time were your team. I heard Dave Hendry is going to come to the game and watch.
Oh, then the Blue Devils are going to win.
Have you ever seen the Crew play?
Yes.
Are you just blind then?
I'm calling the upset.
He's not going to answer his question.
You're blind.
The other game we'll have, Blue Devils are going to win by 3 points. The other game we're going to have this week,
The champs.
the champs, Drunk Monkey versus ACC. This was a great game they had earlier in the regular season.
This is a tough game.
This is tough.
It's not tough. The champs are going to win this game. Drunk Monkey's going to win this game by 10 points. No doubt in my mind.
You know what? I promised Steve Lee that I would pick against him. So I'm picking against him. ACC's going to win this game.
Well, I don't make promises to Steve Lee because that just seems like a bad decision overall. But I will say, I agree. I'm going to pick ACC to win this game.
I told him after they beat the Best Squad last game of the season, I said, you know I'm going to pick you guys to go down round 1 tournament.
Yeah, they've had a couple weeks off.
You guys have just lost all credibility in front of
Stop.
our audience.
You don't
All credibility.
Don't you dare disrespect ACC like that.
Don't you dare disrespect the champs like that. We're going for 19 straight this week, Dan. 19 straight.
It's
We
not-
are.
We are going for 19 straight. Yes.
Some objectivity over there.
We are going for 19 in a row.
He's on the team right now. He's there.
That's why.
You know what? Expect to see me on the Drunk
The
Monkeys bench this
faculty.
week.
That's why the faculty lost so that they could join. Makes sense. Okay.
I'm not anywhere near the level of even hanging on the Drunk Monkeys bench. So I won't even attempt it. But the champs are going for 19. They're going to get 19. Guaranteed.
It's not gonna
We're
happen.
going to be stuck at 18.
Champs. Champs are going to win
And
this
then
one.
they'll be second in the longest winning streak ever in HAC history.
Eventually they'll be first.
No.
Now let's change directions here. Go to the B division. All right, we have first up Doc's Old Guy All Stars versus In the Mix.
In the mix.
Yeah, in the mix by 10.
In the mix by 15.
Upsets happen in the playoffs.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
Here we
They've
go.
been known to happen. We've seen crazier things.
I don't even want to listen to you right now.
I saw this Doc's Old Guy All Stars without Doc because he was in Jamaica, preparing his knees for the long stretch of the playoffs. And in the mix they didn't have Daquan Peterson, but we don't know if Jimmy Van Sant's gonna be ready to play either this
The
week.
Knicks had 5 players that night, I think.
Yeah, I think Doc's old guys had 5.
All right, and the Knicks had 6.
Yeah, Doc's old guys is built for having 10 to 15 players just for cycling in and out, like line changes. I think they actually have line changes. They kind of run it like a hockey team. But Doc's old guys all-stars is going to win this game by 2 points with a game-winning shot. I haven't decided who's going to make it yet. By Gavin Bethel. I'm giving it to Gavin.
If that happens, Kayla is going to hit it because she
Is
never shoots.
Kayla going to show up?
That's true.
We heard she's resting herself for Prestige Worldwide next season.
That's the rumor. That I definitely.
Is that you started?
Caleb, if you
Definitely didn't
join
create that
this
myself.
team, I feel bad for you. Don't do it. He's on his high horse right now because he had the biggest upset ever.
We didn't consider it an upset at all.
Speaking of Prestige Worldwide and upsets, they play J Squad this
Stop.
time.
I know what you're doing. I'm on to you. You're gonna say okay, J Squad. You know how this guy works. He's gonna say we're gonna win this game to get you all fired up. So you'll be like, oh, you hear what they're saying?
Why don't
listen
you
to
want to
that.
play against the fired up J Squad?
He wants me to lose. He wants to see me go down because I just beat his team. So do not take this personally, okay? Don't act or don't think for a second he seriously believes what he's gonna say.
Would you like to get out of your seat and go up to the camera?
Can we talk?
Proceed. Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to cut that.
Just take the sound out so he's like,
I look like I'm Randy. Like I'm a dictator.
We'll put captions below.
I will. Don't you listen to Dave. Go ahead. Go.
Like,
No.
Mike, let me hear your thoughts first, because I have a lot to say about this game.
I don't think it's going to be close. J Squad's going to win this game by 13 points.
That bad.
That's not that bad. I can't remember the last time that J Squad did not come in second place. Dan, can you remember?
For them to come in second place, they would have to win this game.
And you know what? Prestige Worldwide is playing their best basketball this season, and I don't think J Squad has any way of stopping our very own Dan Schultz, who has been lights
You got a
out.
big target on me.
Who's been lights out.
Huge target. No,
Our
I'm
game
not
plan,
gonna
we
lights
actually,
out.
after Dan hit his first shot,
Stop.
we were literally shadowing him, and we still could not stop
That's
him.
not true. That's
If you
not true at all.
stop, if you stop Dan Schultz, you stop Prestige
No,
Worldwide.
That is
We
not true
tried
at all.
everything.
If you can stop Dan, you can stop Prestige Worldwide.
It's just not true. It's just not true. If you watch the tape, that's just horribly false.
Not to mention their big guy, Kurt. I don't think they can stop him either. I don't think they have. I don't think they have the size. All we've been hearing about is Ted vacationing, just thinking he's going to cruise into the second place, the championship game and come in second again. That's all we've been hearing. John Moore actually asked me if he could customize the runner-up trophy. He was really upset when I said we don't even give one of them out anymore. I was like, John, we haven't given them out for a little while now. And he goes, I didn't remember not getting one last season. But he actually asked me if he could customize it. He said just put J Squad on there. But unfortunately, they're not going to have to worry about that because they're not going to make it to the championship game because Prestige Worldwide is destined for greatness.
You're ridiculous. This is just insane.
I mean, Lance Moore can't even get a triple-double.
Yeah, that's.
He can't.
I mean, so what's the point of them even playing if Lance can't get in?
You said Lance Moore.
No, Lance Johnson.
Lance
I was all fired up.
Moore.
I was
Between
all
the two
fired
of
up
them,
about
they can't get
it.
a
I don't think
triple-double.
combined. I don't think
They can't get a
combined
triple-double.
they will have a triple
So
double
what's the
because
point?
of you just talked about how good Prestige Worldwide's defense has been. They're not even going to score 40 against Prestige.
J Squad is going to win by 7.
You don't even believe it. I know that look on your face. And you say something you don't even believe the words.
I didn't believe a word you just said. First of all,
Why would you pick against your team? You just had your team beating the faculty,
I don't need to give J Squad any more motivation than they already have.
but they know you're lying.
I remember when Dan was
Don't
on
ever
J
know.
Squad and he used to disrespect them week after week, saying how they were going to lose on the show. When he was on their team.
That was we've been over this. That was in my
Yeah.
contract.
So is it on your contract this season to say that the J Squad's going to beat you?
Maybe. You never know.
Yeah, so J Squad, hey, great season. Nothing wrong. They did finish, I think, second in the standings. So we see it repeating over and over again about that number 2.
Don't listen.
I'm actually going to petition next season. I know we don't usually allow to have players have multiple jerseys of the same number, but I'm actually going to petition that they all have number two jerseys for next season.
You are so disrespectful.
Should they play? Should
To
they
a
even play the
storied
season? Should we just
franchise.
put them in the championship?
Well, no, it's going to end the season. The only thing stopping them all from having number 2s on the jersey is prestige worldwide, and it's going to happen this week.
No, I'm saying next season.
I hope you didn't believe a word of what you just
Don't
said.
even make them play in the regular season or the playoffs.
Just I'm just show up for the championship game.
Yeah, the whole B division is fighting for one spot in the championship, and that's it.
Well, I mean, Prestige
Against
World.
J-Squad.
We're not even going to be talking about this next week because J Squad's going to be out. Prestige Worldwide is going to be on there. They're probably going to throw a parade or something. So we'll see. We'll talk about it more next week about how we're playing the parade and everything for Prestige Worldwide. Next up, we have Hog Mob versus Wild Style. Is this the season that Wild Style gets their first playoff win, or does Hog Mob continue to stay hot and take down Wild Style?
No. I'm tired of picking against Wild Style. Wild Style's going to win.
Now he decides to give
Yeah,
respect.
it's
By 7 points. By 7 points, Wild Style's
Brian
going to
Bond
win.
expressed his feelings on the
I saw
Facebook
that.
page about how you disrespect him all the time, and now
Well, he
you
didn't say
disrespect
Dan's
him.
name,
But it was a.
but
shot
I think it was directed
I-
at Dan completely.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Brian, feel free to use Dan's name when you're upset with him.
He should be
And
upset.
now all of a
Predicted
sudden
them
you
to
want to
win.
pick him?
Listen, me calling them to lose once again. I was just trying to make. I wanted them to get a perfect season more than they probably wanted to, and I had to
No,
use
you
different
wanted
methods.
to put in the mix at number 1. That's what you wanted to do.
How do you know I just wasn't saying that? To motivate Wild Style. They got their perfect season. Now they're in the playoffs. It's smooth sailing from
So
here on
you're
out.
just
They're gonna win by
motivated.
7. I am. That's what I do.
Now listen, this game has a little bit more background, a little storyline that we need to talk about. There's actually players of Hog Mob that play on Wild Style's team in a different league. So if anybody knows Wild Style, it's Hog
It's
Mob.
Hog Mob, that's
If
true.
anyone knows Hog Mob, it's Wild Style. This game is going to come down to the X's and O's.
Interesting.
And you know what?
I got to continue my streak.
I'm going Wild Style this week. Wild Style, all they do is win. They're not going to start losing now. Yes, Hog Mob is the second hottest team in this league, but Wild Style's the hottest. Wild Style has not lost.
Check your eardrum there. Make sure you're not bleeding.
I had to get his attention. I had to get his attention for this one. Well, the last time Wild Style lost, it was first round of last season's playoffs to Fireballers. They haven't lost since.
You don't go one video without saying that. But, as you all know, I am 5-0 when picking Hog Mob. So this is an easy pick for me. I'm going to be 6-0 when I pick Hog Mob. Because I'm picking Hog Mob to win this game by 5.
I've picked Wild Style every game this season. I'm 8 now.
You probably haven't.
I have.
No.
Go back and check. Go back and check the
No,
records.
thanks.
Somebody pull up the archives. I picked them every single week this season.
Did you pick them to lose the Fireballers
No. No, I wouldn't. have
last
done that.
season?
Last season, yes. Last season. I did. I was right. 2 out of 3
You've
times.
never gotten to pick wrong.
Next up, Delaware versus Elite.
Oh.
Elite by 5.
Ooh.
Delaware had a
I'm
good
going, I'm
run.
going with Elite by 10 because they're a little upset they had to drive here and not play a game. So they're going to take it out on Delaware.
Sounds to me like that has rust written all over it. I'm going Delaware this week. I saw a lot from Delaware. Delaware is now outside of Hog Mob and J Squad and in the mix and Wild Style. They're up there with one of the hottest teams after all those teams I
You
mentioned.
didn't say Elite.
Yes, you're right. I didn't.
Elite.
Elite has let you down how many times?
I think only twice.
Yeah, twice too many. Delaware has not let me down yet this season.
But Elite has not let me down, what, 6 times? 7
No, you
times now
didn't. You didn't
because...
pick them 1 week, so it's been
Oh, yeah,
more
it's
than
5
that.
times.
Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay, so it's actually 6 in counting the playoff win.
Delaware is going to win this game.
because I picked the league to win this week, and they did.
You know what? 9:30 game. I don't plan on leaving early this week. Let's go with a double overtime thriller. Expect this game to be over by 11.
Okay.
That's just how it's going to go.
The lead's going to, what did I say? I don't even remember how many
You
points.
said a lead by 10, I said a lead by 5.
The lead by 10.
Delaware overtime thriller.
Big games from
Ben.
Troy Madison and Dante Woody this week.
I'm expecting Ben finishes. Bill.
Not Ben. Who cares about Ben?
Not Ben now. I'm expecting Bill, Mr. 17-17, to have 15 points at the end of the game, and he's going to finish it with a dunk for 17-17.
So now you disrespected Ben by not saying anything about him.
Yeah.
I said his name.
Nothing else.
Now he's going to, him and Bill are going to trade spots this week.
Ben is a
Ben's
role
gonna
player
be
on this
missing.
team. Bill is a star.
Ben's going to be Mr. 17-17 this week, but it's not going to be enough.
It's not going to happen. All right,
Is that it?
that'll wrap it up for this week. Next, did we agree on any games? I think I disagreed with almost everything you guys said.
No, yeah, that's true. I don't think either
Really
one of
big
us
wall
agreed.
style, but
Yeah.
that was stupid.
All right, thanks for checking us out this week. My picks are all 100% correct, so if I picked you to win, you're welcome. If I picked you to lose, don't bother showing up. Anything
So,
for you
Is that
guys?
how we're going to end?
Anything for you guys?
No, apparently, since, our opinions don't matter anymore.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
is Dave's
all
show,
over
man.
you.
No,
It's
you
all
agreed with
you.
me about a couple games, I think, so you got a couple right. I think you agree with me at all.
No, I never.
Then you
agreed
probably
with
don't have any games right. All right, we'll see everyone in the B division plays this week, so we'll see them all. Everyone that's left. Don't give me that one.